Welcome to Calabria, the southernmost region of Italy, or as I know it, the place my Nonna calls home. Every summer, my dad's entire side of the family reunites here for some much-needed quality time. I'm Rosie, and this week I'll show you everything we eat because if there's one thing my family takes seriously, is food. Every morning starts with the same question. Che si mangia oggi? Meaning, what are we eating today? So we head into town to pick up everything we need for the most important meal of the day, lunch. Today on the menu we have shrimp, pearly razorfish, and some creepy-looking swordfish steaks. It's now time to head back, but first a quick breakfast, a refreshing glass of cold sweet almond milk. When we return, Nonna's already waiting for us. The charcoal grill, lit and ready to work its magic. The air is filled with the smell of freshly cooked fish. But Nonna has bigger fish to fry today. In just 2 days, my cousin Concetta is getting married. And that's all my family has talked about for the past year. She's been waiting for this moment for 10 years, since her engagement. And for good reason, it's tradition here for the couple's parents to buy or build them a home as a wedding gift. Since houses aren't cheap, it took time, but it's finally ready. Here it is. But Nonna isn't here to see the house. She's here for a special Calabrian pre-wedding tradition, making the bed. In Calabria, it's customary for the mothers of the bride and the groom to prepare the couple's bed before the wedding. They carefully lay out fresh sheets, often embroidered or decorated, and make the bed perfectly, symbolizing a pure and prosperous marriage. Even though Nonna is not the bride's mother, she's here to assist, because, like everything else, this is a family affair. And with that, the bed is ready for my cousin and her husband to have the best sleep of their lives. Of course, the couple isn't allowed to see it until after the wedding. We end the day back at Nonna's home, where my Uncle Massimo is preparing his favorite dish for dinner, grilled fennel sausages. This morning, after our usual coffee, we all snuck out of Nonna's house for a special photo shoot at the beach. Nonna's birthday is coming up soon, and it was my dad's idea to take a picture of all 7 of Nonna's children as a birthday gift. If there's one thing she loves, it's a sentimental photo to hang in her house, and she doesn't have one with all her children together yet. After a successful shoot, we all headed to our local bar for a classic Italian breakfast. Brioche, I got the chocolate one. And coffee. I love getting iced coffee in the summer because I can't stand the thought of warm milk when it's 40 degrees outside. But every time I order it, I get a disappointed or confused look because iced coffee is definitely not a thing in Italy. When we get home, my Uncle Massimo is once again at the grill, still on his sausage obsession. This time, we have a little more variety, with pork belly and steaks. While everyone else is getting ready for lunch, I'm waiting eagerly by the door. My boyfriend is arriving all the way from Canada today to attend my cousin's wedding, which is tomorrow. It'll be his first time experiencing an authentic Italian wedding, and I'm so excited for that, and also because when he gets here, we can finally start eating. Ecco qua.
Sì, salsicce qua.
Di più sempre molto. Stiamo sempre in lotta con questi giochi. Era troppo non metti via metà, togli. No, togli metà. Questa è la
Devi avere coraggio per guidare qua, ce l'hai tu, eh?
He said you have to be brave to drive here. You're brave.
Perché io guidare in Sicilia una volta è un disastro di casino.
After lunch, we stopped for a quick coffee on the go before heading to the hairdresser to get our hair done for the wedding. And then, of course, after sitting on a chair for so long, we needed to recharge, and so we stopped for a delicious gelato before heading to the beach for our usual evening walk. Buono.
Voleva considerazione.
Tremate, tremate, le streghe sono tornate! Tremate, tremate, le streghe sono tornate!
The wedding day is finally here. As per tradition, we all gather at my cousin's childhood home. The living room is packed. Some people are mingling, others are sipping drinks, but you already know where to find me, sneaking as many almond paste cookies and candies as possible. Unfortunately, I only managed to eat 4 before they kicked us all out, as it was time for my cousin to leave the house. This moment is emotional, marking her transition from her family home to a new life with her husband. Everyone follows behind her, walking together as we escort her to the car that will take her to the church.
Viva gli sposi!
And just like that, my cousin is a married woman. Okay, they're married and that's sweet, but now let's get back to business. Grazie mille.
Ricordo di non andare via perché a breve ci sarà la Macedonia e dopo sotto a seguire il buffet di frutte e dolci.
At some point, everyone started heading out, so I followed, completely unaware that the best part was still to come. An entire floor was dedicated to dessert stations, each making a different kind of sweet. I don't know what heaven looks like, but to me this was pretty close. After consuming enough calories to last a month, the night was coming to an end. But not before each family dropped off the busta, aka the envelope. Because in Italy, we don't do wedding registries or physical gifts. It's strictly cash, baby. And then it was sadly time to leave this magical place. Today, it's Nonna's birthday. But it's also Monday, which is Farmers Market Day. Nonna gets all the freshest produce straight from local farmers here. Green beans are in season, and so we know she's gonna make one of our favorite dishes today, pasta with green beans. By the way, if you want to recreate some of Nonna's go-to recipes, her cookbook is linked in the description box. Some sellers are kind enough to let me sample some of their produce. I tried carruba for the first time and it was not really my thing. It was like chewing on sweet wood.
Prendere le piante dopo 2 minuti. A dopo.
My aunt is stocking up on homemade soap because in Milan, where she lives, she won't be able to find this, one of Calabria's best treasures. It leaves your clothes fresh and spotless. One of my favorite stands at the farmer's market is the pizza stand. There's nothing better than a freshly made pizza for breakfast. After a 10 out of 10 meal and coffee, the men usually have a digestive. Here's my Uncle Chicho making my boyfriend try some, and it's so funny because it seems like this is an advertisement and he's a rep for this liquor company, but I swear it's not an ad. He's just proud that it's a liquor from Calabria.
That's like a shot. You're supposed to enjoy it.
Così, Jager.
Jager, come la Jager.
È più dolce. E voi?
You want it?
Poco.
Questo sai che amarone?
Rupert.
Lo fanno qui in Calabria.
Rupert. Ma gusto così, Jager. È buono.
Sai cosa sta lì?
Non è come il coso. Questo è un amaro.
Jägermeister.
No, è più dolce. È più dolce quello. Questo è leggerissimo. Vedi che non si brucia di gola.
He said, you see that your throat doesn't burn.
Vacanza è solo per mangiare.
Sì, questo qua è il pesce. Lo so.
In the evening, we threw Nonna a surprise birthday party. She turned 80, which is a big milestone, so we wanted to make it special. It was finally time to give her the photo we took a few days ago, and she was so happy with it.
Sì, un applauso!
For food, since we are a large group, we arranged a fish-based set menu ahead of time, so we're all having the same thing.
Secondo me sì. Dentro di lei pensava se tramavamo a qualcosa. Ma l'altro è un portero, questo invece proprio.
I know, it's like a recommended amount of sort.
Perché è un coltello da...
On my way to the washroom, I noticed they had this cute little sea turtle in this container. The restaurant's owners said they rescued it, but I still felt so bad that it was stuck in there.
Dobbiamo arrivare prima lui. Quando arriva quella vai. Ci sono che no, perché aspetta, allora ti portiamo
Ciao, grazie.
Lui andava là, lui.
Abbiamo troppe
cose.
cose. Perché? Va bene, da solo. Va bene. Sono cadute le scarpe con le
After cleaning the prickly pears, Nonna moves on to cleaning the rest of the flowers we bought yesterday before they start to wilt. Having zucchini flowers 2 days in a row is such a treat because they're my all-time favorite dish that Nonna makes. I don't know how flowers can taste that good, but they're actually addictive. Next up, Nonna's making a potato omelette, another classic in our family.
Adesso?
After a few drinks, it's time for our daily dose of family drama.
I soldi per essere felici. Non faccio molto da schifo,
E allora lei che
i soldi, e basta.
Ma è lei che si deve spiegare.
In poche parole, i poveri ultimamente non hanno più neanche diritti di corsiare.
Devo pagare per un
This coffee is a staple in my family, and if you want to try it, it's linked in the description box while supplies last. And who needs paid ads when you have such supportive family members?
Bevete Griffi caffè e sapete cosa bevete. Che squisitezza, ma che caffè! Bevete Griffi caffè! È la marca più buona che c'è.
While the adults took their afternoon nap, me and my cousins headed to the beach.
Eh sì. La prossima volta.
But with the storm rolling in, we didn't get to stay long. I'm not complaining though, because that just means early dinner. This morning, my parents came home with these mackerel-like fish. They're a lot of work to clean, but the taste makes it all worth it. Luckily, Nonna's neighbor was also grilling today, so she lent us her grill. It was already fired up, which saved us some work. Nothing pairs better with roasted fish than Nonna's agliata sauce. Garlic, lemon, vinegar, and oregano. Simple but so flavorful. For the first course, pasta, of course. And this eggplant parmesan that Nonna made this morning while I was still sleeping. We're adding fresh sheep ricotta to the pasta that we bought this morning from a local farmer, along with a bit of pasta water to make it nice and creamy. It is so delicious, you can almost taste the grass the sheep ate.
Cucchiaio?
On the way to the beach, we saw the cutest baby boars. Let me know if you can spot the big mama. When we got there, we met this man fishing for crabs, and he insisted that I try to eat one raw.
Davanti, qua c'hanno le chele, glieli tieni ferme.
Non è pericoloso?
Ma pericoloso per cosa? Questo qua è caviale. È caviale. Fai così, mettilo in bocca. Tu. Basta.
It was awful, but I'm a people pleaser, so...
Allora?
Questa madonna qua l'ha fatto il mio amico.
Sì?
Una famiglia castigliosa che si cattiviva.
In the main square, there's a big celebration today because a family donated these dancing figures to the town. We call them giganti, which literally means giants. They're massive figures that spin and dance through the streets, carried by someone hidden inside. It's honestly impressive considering how heavy they are. The tradition goes way back and every town has their own version. Nonna's town didn't have theirs yet, but now, thanks to this generous donation, we finally do. There's truly no better way to wrap up the day than with Nonna's stuffed eggplants.
Non è vero.
Non è cosa, non si dice perdono, non è cosa.
Where we went? Carne di maiale lì? Ma sei appena finita? Era mezzanotte, l'una.
Allora prima. Non dove sono
Your name in Italian.
Allora, pescato.
Non c'è proprio niente, nessuno.
Abbiamo...
Perché non so scusa?
Grazie.
Potrebbe presto rivelarci 100 anni.
Amore, vieni qua. Vieni qua, amore. Vieni qua, amore.
Today on the menu, we've got stuffed cannelloni, a special request from my dad, who says it's his favorite childhood dish from Nonna. Once they're stuffed, they get covered in tomato sauce and baked until perfection. I look so stupid. We're both living icks right now.
It's good I don't do that.
After watching the sunset, we headed back home, where my aunt was waiting to cook us some steaks for dinner since they had already eaten. Nothing fancy, but it definitely hits the spot. Nonna was cleaning sardines, my aunts and I went for breakfast at the local pastry shop. When we got back, our neighbors stopped by to bring Nonna a print of Mary, since tomorrow is a big holiday celebrating her. To go with the fried sardines, we also had pasta with mushrooms that Nonna's brother picked in the woods. In the afternoon, we visited the museum, and there was also some sort of rehearsal happening while we were there. After that, we went to Cesare, one of the best gelato spots around. I got a huge brioche stuffed with fig and strawberry gelato.
Figata.
forse rosso. Che bello focchetto di
Ne sembrano di più.
Quanto ci vuole? Io ho speso 18.
Che era amicizia che
Ciccio! Aspetta, ci metti in testa, ci metti in testa. Devo ancora.
No.
There's a joyful energy in the air today, as the town celebrates the Virgin Mary of Safe Harbor, one of the most cherished holidays here in Nonna's town. Known as the protector of sailors and fishermen, she holds a special place in this community so closely tied to the sea.
Anche una
The procession ends at the sea, where Mary's statue is placed on a boat for a tour along the local coastline, before being brought back to the church.
ci sarà all'orfanei la ventura giura.